Reading from the Holy Gospel according to St. John. Glory to you, O Lord. The resurrection of Jesus. Now after the Sabbath, toward the dawn of the first day of the week, Mary Magdalene and the other Mary went to see the tomb. And behold, there was a great earthquake, for an angel of the Lord descended from heaven and came and rolled back the stone and sat upon it. His appearance was like lightning, and his clothing white as snow. And for fear of him the guards trembled and became like dead men. But the angel said to the women, "Do not be afraid, for I know that you seek Jesus who was crucified. He is not here, for he has risen, as he said. Come and see the place where he lay. Then go quickly and tell his disciples that he has risen from the dead. And behold, he is going before you to Galilee. There you will see him. Behold, I have told you." So they departed quickly from the tomb with fear and great joy, and ran to tell his disciples. And behold, Jesus met them and said, "Hail!" And they came up and took hold of his feet and worshipped him. Then Jesus said to them, "Do not be afraid. Go and tell my brethren to go to Galilee, and there they will see me." The Gospel of the Lord.
Praise to you, Lord Jesus Christ.
Dear sisters and brothers, I promised to myself that in this Easter octave I'm going to read a friend of mine's book on dreams, and I will try to be challenged by that book, and I'm trying to apply it to my personal faith and to Easter faith. The book is The Hidden Life of Dreams. The Hidden Life of Dreams by Melinda Powell. It's available on Amazon. She is a psychoanalyst in the Jungian tradition, and she's a person who is passionate about dreams. She set up in London, I think 2 decades ago, the Dream Research Institute, and she's trying to demonstrate in this book what a healing effect engaging our dreams can bring us. It's a very good read, not from the perspective of Christian faith, but it runs parallel. So I started this little series for myself, comparing faith to dreams. And yesterday we talked about that often people treat religion and their faith as usually people treat their dreams as weightless. We don't pay attention to our dreams, just like people don't pay attention to the life of their souls. However, if we do, something important happens to us. And this is what she writes about the dreams. Dreams, it seems, generate scenarios wherein we can rehearse for waking life, enabling learning, insight, problem solving and decision making. We are concerned about our issues even while we are in sleep, and sometimes the solution somehow comes from the depth of the night by the time we wake up. And let us try to apply it to our faith, because it's also true to Christian faith and to our search of Christ, just like the first disciples were in search of the risen Lord. So dreams our Eastern faith, it seems generates scenarios wherein we can rehearse for waking life, enabling learning, insight, problem solving and decision making. The first few encounters with Jesus, with the risen Lord, for the disciples is like a dream-like state. They are half-conscious, but they are being prepared for something important in their lives. So it is indeed a search for waking life, enabling learning, problem solving and important decision making. Melinda in her book continues, dreams may inspire creativity. Dreams may inspire creativity, and I think the same is true to our Easter faith. When we engage with our invisible Lord, when we believe in Jesus who is not tangible at the moment, it inspires creativity and, importantly, lays down the foundations of self-awareness and self-reflection. Again, this is a shared nature between dreams and our living faith. It enables us, it lays down the foundations of self-awareness and reflection. Crucially, and for the benefit of the human species, dreams can potentially increase our capacity to master our more instinctual reactions of fear and anger, and to express the deeply felt emotions essential for real relatedness and intimacy, including empathy. I think this is a good key for us in the octave in the week of Easter, because encountering our Lord, praying to the risen Lord, bonding with Him, as it were, this bonding can potentially increase our capacity to master our instinctive emotions, anger about something or somebody, fear of a situation. And we could express our deeply felt emotions in a profound way. This is what the disciples in their wanderings with Jesus, with the risen Lord, are learning, to express their love and gratitude towards their Master. It is a bit like for men it is always difficult to say to their mothers, particularly to their mothers or to their partners, that I love you. They mean it, but they hardly ever say. So our Easter faith enables us to face our Lord, to embrace Him in love, and just to respond to the Father's wonderful gift, the resurrection, that, Lord, I love you. I love your Father through you. And I'm highlighting a third thought from her book, from the first chapter. She says, science can tell us about our dream process and purpose of dreaming, but you alone can relate the subjective reality of your dreams, what it felt like to be in your dream, and what it might mean for you. We can learn a lot about Christian faith if we apply it to our faith, but it is personally you. You alone can relate to the reality of the resurrection, to this dreamlike, ungraspable reality which we can't manipulate, by which we are puzzled. So it is very important that in the days of Easter octave we devote prayer to our Lord and try to bond, try to relate in a very intimate way with the risen Lord. Amen.